In fact, the big takeaways, as Harish was also enumerating for us, is that the next hearing is going to happen on Thursday. Point number 2, the first thing that is going to be decided is the maintainability of the plea. The Muslim side has said that first, you please decide whether the survey, the demand for a survey is even maintainable because it goes against the Places of Worship Act. Over to you, Priya.
Right, but the timelines of this are also very interesting because both sides have been given 1 week to look at the extensive videography, the photographs and file their objections. Harish, if I could come to you on that. So that means that on the 26th of May, when the next hearing happens day after tomorrow, it's only the maintainability aspect that will be heard by the court?
यहाँ पर ये कहा जा रहा है बाबा की कृपा.
Right, so we cut across to that live input because we were expecting Sohalar Arya to speak. Such things happen. Harish, if I could come back to you, the question was, what is going to happen in the court on 26th of May now?
Yes, that's right. As per today's order on May 26th, first the District Judge Ajay Kumar will be taking up the maintainability issue as the going by the Supreme Court's direction. It is this aspect that the District Judge should take up on a priority basis, and only after deciding the maintainability, that is whether the plaint filed by the 5 women devotees is maintainable or not, because remember the Masjid side has said that it is violative of it is barred by the Places of Worship Act. So first the District Judge will look into it. Only after that it will proceed into the issue of appointment of advocate commissioners and the merits of the finding of the advocate commissioners and the 1,500 photos and the 10-hour-long video footage supplied by the and documented by the video advocate commissioners as part of a report. And the second issue is that remember the both sides, the Hindu petitioners and the Masjid side, had sought copies of the photos also and also of the videos, because they had only got copies of the report. But now apparently the District Judge, according to Vishnu Jain, has agreed to the demand that the copies of the 1,500 photos and also videos also be given
if I
to
could
both
bring
sides.
Acharya Vikrmaditya, who's been patiently waiting with us in the studios, in on that. Sir, now that your plea, Hindu side's plea, has been admitted, they had said that we want to see whatever has been seen by the surveyors. Do you think it is a big boost to your side of contention in this case?
Yes, certainly each and every person is basically eagerly waiting for the survey reports, and what the things have been revealed, which we have seen on the TV, it clearly show this thing that we have the claim. The Baba is there and Baba samne vidyaman hai. We certainly have that right, and the to see what is happening.
Right, Mr. Chomal, how do you see this legally? The Supreme Court, when they shifted the case from Varanasi Civil Court to District Judges Court, had said that we want to keep it as a balancing act. This is a complicated case. This is a sensitive case. We are looking at providing a healing touch. So far, the way Ajay Krishna's court has proceeded, do you think that process is being followed, that sentiment is being kept in mind?
Yes, definitely. Because it is a part of our judicial wisdom in many jurisdictions and adjudications that serious issues are to be decided by the experienced judges. Like for example, in the case of anticipatory bail applications, those matters are given the power only to the sessions courts and high courts and not the lower courts. So Supreme Court has very rightly said that though there is no aspersion on the civil judge senior division, but this issue being very serious and important, let it be decided by some experienced senior judge. So the district judge has been given the chance to hear the matter. And district judge has very rightly said that, okay, let me decide the issue of maintainability first, and we are agreeing to it. Let us exorcise the ghost of that particular act once and for all. Let the court decide the issue, let us take the issue, let us take the bull by the horn. And Hindu side will definitely argue and work out the entire matter. And at the same time, court is conscious that the other hearing may have to be taken place also. So this matter has to be heard juxtaposition with the other facts also, that as Acharya Vikrmaditya has been rightly saying, that till March 1994, we Hindus were daily worshipping
Right. Sorry, sir, I have to interrupt you because my colleague Akanksha, who's on the ground, now has Sohan Lal Arya, somebody who was present inside the court. Over to you, Akanksha.
Yeah, we are joined by Sohan Lal Arya, who's from the Hindu side. Sir, खुश है आप ऑर्डर से? क्या ऑर्डर आया है?
हम बहुत खुश हैं, हिंदू पक्ष खुश है, मंदिर समर्थक खुश है।
कब से शुरू होगी ये सारी?
26 तारीख शुरू होगी। बीच में पड़ने वाले शनिवार रविवार को छुट्टी नहीं रहेगी। उस दिन भी जो है माननीय न्यायालय के दिशा निर्देश कार्य होता रहेगा।
पर पहली पिटिशन वो मेंटेनेबिलिटी पे सुनेंगे मुस्लिम साइड की, उससे आपको कुछ आप अपोज
कुछ नहीं, अभी इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं हुआ है। 26 सभी क्रमशः सुनवाई होगी।
क्या हिंदू साइड को फोटोज और वीडियोस दी जाएंगी सर्वे की?
हाँ बिल्कुल दी जाएगी। कैश शुल्क जमा करिए और ले लीजिए।
धन्यवाद। ये थे सोहन लाल आर्या जो हिंदू साइड की तरफ से थे। व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम द होल केस आर 3 points. First, the matter will be heard on May 26. Secondly, the maintainability plea which was filed by the Muslim side challenging the maintainability of the suit filed by the Hindu side will be heard first. And thirdly, what we've been told is that the videos and photos of the survey will also be given to the Hindu side. Now, this all will happen from May 26th and all eyes will be on the trial court.
That was Akanksha talking to Sohan Lal Arya. Now that the copies of what the surveyors saw in their survey will be seen, Harish, Akanksha, if I could come to you on a legal point. Now, we saw that yesterday the debarred advocate commissioner wasn't allowed to enter. So
हम लोग सारे मंदिर में जाते हैं तो वहाँ सत्संग भजन होता था, वहीं पे हम लोग मिले हैं और वहीं से हम लोगों ने विचार किया है कि माता सिंगार गौरी का भी मुक्त कराया जाए। तो इसीलिए हमने सोहन लाल जी से हम लोग बात की है। सोहन लाल जी हम लोग को हरिशंकर जैन के पास ले गए और वही हरिशंकर जैन, विष्णु जैन और सुधीर त्रिपाठी के संरक्षक में हम लोग सारे लोग काम कर रहे हैं।
तो पूरा देश आज आप लोगों को मतलब मान रहा है और आप लोगों ने कदम उठाया उसकी तारीफ कर रहा है, तो क्या कहना चाहेंगी सबसे?
यही कहना हम लोग के साथ उन लोग को भी साथ देना चाहिए। पूरे भारत को बोले कि हम लोग धर्म के विरुद्ध लड़ रहे हैं, हम लोग को भी साथ दें। धर्म को मत भूलें, अपने धर्म को मत भूलें, उस पर टिप्पणी मत करें, राजनीति में भी मत घसीटें,
राजनीति न करें, टिप्पणी न करें। और जो हम मजाक उड़ाया जा रहा है हमारे महादेव जी का, जो हमारे बाबा जी नीचे उनका लोग मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं, इस तरह मजाक न उड़ाए। सबसे हाथ जोड़ के
इसको राजनीति से न तोले, आस्था को राजनीति से न तोले, बस।
बिल्कुल। अच्छा, आप लोग जब मिले थे तब भजन भी होते थे, भगवान का गुणगान भी होता था, तो जरा एक बार फिर से कुछ ऐसा भजन जो आप लोगों को एकजुट किया और आज आप पूरे देश को एकजुट कर रही हैं।
शुरू ये
हाँ, शुरू।
मायन पुड़ना भैरो बाबा रहा न कोई बाकी, कि बम बम बोल रहा है काशी, बम बम बोल रहा है काशी।
तो आप देखिए यहाँ पर काशी बम बम बोल रहा है और आप खुशी देखिए, हर जगह से खुशी नजर आ रही है। ये 4 वो सहेलियां थी जो पहले पूजा करने के लिए आती थी, फिर जब इन्होंने भगवान को एक तरह से कैद देखा तो इनके मन में आया कि आज आजाद किया जाता है और उसके बाद सब लोग एकजुट।
Right, so joy is palpable, but Akanksha, I was asking you earlier that what happens between today and the 26th? Does status quo remain? Right, we seem to have lost that signal. Harish, if I could come to you, we heard... Oh, in fact, Akanksha has now sent us the copy of the order that has come out today. If I could run our viewers through the details of that. This says that according to the court, that Supreme Court has said on the 20th of May that the hearing should be first on the maintainability of the plea that has been filed by the Hindu petitioners, and this was presented in the court. Also, the judge has said that they've also heard the petition that was filed by former Mahant Kulpati Tiwari. Remember, he had asked for access to be provided for Hindu side, Hindu faithfuls to offer their prayers at the spot where the Shivling has been spotted. He says, कुलपति तिवारी के प्रार्थना पत्र को भी पक्षकार बनाए जाने हेतु प्रस्तुत किया गया है, वकालतनामा भी दाखिल किया गया है. Harish, if you could clarify this for us, does this mean that Kulpati Tiwari will also now be a petitioner to this case, a party to this case?
There's a lot of noise here. Can you please repeat your question?
Right. We know that Kulpati Tiwari, who is a former Mahant of Kashi Vishwanath, had also gone to the court, to the district court, saying that I want access to be granted to Hindu side, to the spot where Shivling has been spotted. He had also mentioned that he wants the wall in front of Nandi to be demolished as well. Now the order copy that has been put out by my colleague Akanksha says that his Vakalatnama and Shapat Patra has been admitted. So now he is also going to be a party to the case, and this aspect will also be heard eventually by the district court.
Yes, this is right. This is exactly what it means. If the district judge Ajay Kumar's order has taken cognizance of this particular petition, which it means that this Mahant will definitely be heard, and his prayer for worship will definitely be taken care of. But first, it is very clear that even the district judge has quoted the Supreme Court judgment, which has asked him to prioritize the hearing on the maintainability of the suits. So first, on May 26th, the district judge will commence very significantly the hearing on the maintainability of the petition filed by the 5 women devotees who have sought daily worship, daily puja and daily puja at the idols and murals of Ma Sringar Gauri, Sri Ganesh, Hanuman and Nandi engraved on the western wall of the mosque. And remember, and also this is going to trigger a big debate in the courtroom regarding the Places of Worship Act. Remember, the Muslim side is saying that the petition should not be admitted because it is in violation of the Places of Worship Act. But at the same time, the Hindu side is arguing that
the orders that have been issued by the district judge today. Padmaja joins us from the newsroom. Over to you, Padmaja.
Here is the operative part of the order, where they have quoted from what the Supreme Court said, saying the application filed by the petitioner under Order 7, Rule 11 of Code of Civil Procedure 1908 shall be decided on priority by the district judge upon the transfer of the suit. Now, what the district court has said, इस प्रकार माननीय उच्चतम न्यायालय ने इस न्यायालय को निर्देश दिया है कि वादी द्वारा आदेश 7 नियम 11 CPC के अंतर्गत प्रस्तुत किए गए प्रार्थना पत्र का प्राथमिकता के आधार पर निस्तारण किया जाएगा. So basically saying that we have decided to hear on priority the plea on the maintainability of the suit of the Hindu side, because that is the instruction that has been given by the Supreme Court. Further, they say that इस दौरान और इसी बीच माननीय न्यायालय का अंतरिम आदेश which is on the 17th of May प्रभावी रहेगा और तत्पश्चात भी 8 सप्ताह तक उक्त आदेश प्रभावी रहेगा, which means that till the time, which is until day after tomorrow, the order given by the Supreme Court shall remain in force, and this entire hearing will be done within 8 weeks. अतः माननीय उच्चतम न्यायालय द्वारा दिए गए निर्देशों का उक्त आदेश प्रभावी रहेगा के अनुपालन में न्यायालय के लिए आवश्यक है कि प्राथमिकता के आधार पर प्रतिवादी संख्या 4 के प्रार्थना पत्र का निस्तारण किया जाए और उसके पश्चात अन्य प्रार्थना पत्रों का निस्तारण किया जा सकता है. पूर्व पीठासीन अधिकारी एक्सेट्रा के आदेश दिनांकित 19 में पारित करते हुए कमिश्नर रिपोर्ट पर पक्षकारों से आपत्तियां आमंत्रित थी. उक्त आदेश वर्तमान में प्रभावी है, अतः उभय पक्ष 7 दिन के अंदर कमीशन रिपोर्ट पर आपत्तियां प्रस्तुत कर सकते हैं. So essentially saying that within 7 days both the sides have to submit their objections, if any, to the report that has been given by the surveyors or the advocate commissioners appointed by court. So it seems that if we interpret this, it seems that the survey report has not been stayed by the district court, and both the sides will be given a copy of the survey, and also that within a week both sides can give their objections, if any, to the survey report. Stay with me please, Priya, because let me also bring in one of the petitioners, Sohan Lal Arya, joining us live. Sohan Lal जी, सबसे पहले ये बताइए कि अभी थोड़ा सा ये बात समझ में नहीं आ रही है कि जब तक अगली सुनवाई होती है, अगली सुनवाई होगी जो मुस्लिम पक्ष की दलील है उसके ऊपर सुनवाई होगी, तब तक क्या आपको पूजा का अधिकार दिया गया है क्योंकि ये मांग आपने की थी, या आपको वो अधिकार नहीं मिला है?
माननीय न्यायालय ने स्पष्ट किया कि 26 तारीख से सुनवाई होगी और तब तक जो भी फैसले जो हैं यथावत रहेंगे जो 26 तारीख के सुनवाई के पूर्व। और साथ ही हम लोगों ने ये कहा कि वीडियोग्राफी और फोटोग्राफी जो कि जांच कमीशन के दौरान की गई है हम उसे चाहते हैं। तो माननीय न्यायालय ने स्पष्ट कहा कि आप पैसा शुल्क दीजिए और उसे ले लीजिए। और आज कोई भी सुनवाई नहीं हुई। जो कल यथावत 45 मिनट सुनवाई थी उसके दिशा निर्देश के अनुसार जो आज सुनवाई हुई, ये कहा गया कि 26 तारीख से पुनः क्रमवार सभी बिंदुओं पर सुनवाई होगी।
यानी कि सुनवाई इस बात पर पहले होगी कि सर्वे मान्य है कि नहीं है, क्योंकि मुस्लिम पक्ष ने यह कहा है प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट के चलते ये सर्वे और आपकी दलीलें मान्य नहीं है। तो कोर्ट पहले इस पर फैसला लेगा कि आपकी दलीलें मान्य हैं कि नहीं।
मैडम कुछ इस पर भी स्पष्ट दिशा निर्देश हुआ है कि 26 तारीख से सभी क्रमवार बिंदुओं पर सुनवाई होगी, सभी पहलुओं पर, सभी बिंदुओं पर।
तो ये बताइए, आज जब कोर्ट रूम के अंदर हर हर महादेव के नारे लगे, अचानक से ऐसा क्या हुआ? क्या सुन करके अचानक वहां पर हर हर महादेव के का उद्घोष हुआ?
आज नहीं मैडम, आज कोर्ट रूम में कोई नारे नहीं लगे, कोई नारे नहीं लगे। मैं वहीं पर था शुरू से आखिर तक, कोर्ट रूम में कोई नारे नहीं लगे मैडम। यह गलत है, निंदनीय है, नहीं लगना चाहिए, लगा भी नहीं।
आपको उम्मीद है कि जो आपको अब सर्वे की सारी रिपोर्ट मिलेगी, सारे वीडियो मिलेंगे, उसमें उन वीडियो से, उस रिपोर्ट से आपको क्या उम्मीद? बिल्कुल
हमारी विजय के सूत्र है वह, उसी के बल पर हम जो बाबा विश्वनाथ मंदिर का मुक्त करा लेंगे। हम हर जांच कमीशन में उपस्थित हर पल थे, हर क्षण थे, हम हर पल के गवाह रहे हुए हैं। इसलिए हमें पूर्ण विश्वास है कि वह विजय सूत्र बनेगा और यही विजय सूत्र ज्ञानवापी मुक्ति आंदोलन का प्रथम चरण बनेगा, प्रथम जो है उदाहरण बनेगा।
क्योंकि आज जो मुस्लिम पक्ष है उन्होंने फिर कोर्ट के अंदर यही दलील दी कि जिसको आप शिवलिंग बोल रहे हैं वो तो फव्वारा है। ये दलील क्यों दी गई आज कोर्ट में?
आज कोर्ट में नहीं है, कल दी गई थी मैडम 45 मिनट की चर्चा में के अनुसार। और उनकी जो भी दलीलें हैं सब 26 तारीख के बाद सुनवाई होगी। आज कोई सुनवाई नहीं हुई। आज मात्र 20-30 सेकंड में यह दिशा निर्देश दिया गया कि जितने भी वाद है, जितने भी फैसले सब जो उस वक्त 26 तारीख से सुनवाई होगी।
तो ये मामला तो फिर लंबा खिंचेगा, क्योंकि पहले इस बात पर सुनवाई करेंगे कि सर्वे होना चाहिए कि नहीं। तो आपको grupta है कि महादेव की पूजा करने में आपको काफी वक्त लग जाएगा? जो आप चाहते हैं वो हक मिलने में तो बहुत वक्त लगेगा। सोहनलाल आर्या जी,
जो भी है माननीय न्यायालय का जो भी आदेश होगा, जो सी दिशा निर्देश होगा, हम सिर माथे, हम माननीय न्यायालय का सम्मान करने वाले लोग हैं। देर लगे या जल्दी।
जी सोहनलाल जी, हमसे बात करने के लिए आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
All right, so that was Sohanlal speaking to Padmaja Joshi. But as we've seen, the key takeaways, first is the court will take up the maintainability plea first. It will decide on the maintainability of what the Hindu petitioners have asked. The survey report will be given to both the sides, and if they have any objections, then they can file that within 1 week. And these objections will be taken up by the court, if any, that will be filed from both the sides. The next hearing in the case, though, will be taken up on May 26th. The Hindu side has claimed this as vindication of what they have asked, but of course the prayers are not going to be allowed inside because the court has said as the matter continues, they will not be allowed inside. That's the clarification that Mr. Sohanlal gotten as well. We have guests joining us, Ashwini Dubey as well as Bilal Khan. Mr. Ashwini Dubey, how do you look at this verdict from the court? Do you see it as a victory as is being claimed by the Hindu side, or do you say interim relief that has come in for the Muslim side in the case?
It's a very balanced order because the honorable court, the trial court, the civil judge has passed the order to protect and preserve the Shivling, and the further affirmation by honorable Supreme Court to maintain the balance. Both the parties are in a win-win situation as of now, if we talk about. First thing is, which is to be looked into pursuant to the order of the Supreme Court about the maintainability of the. If you remember, Honorable Supreme Court during the hearing in the oral observation said that the Places of Worship Act does not put a bar for ascertaining the character of a structure. So far as the character of a structure is concerned, that the survey report can only explicitly tell to the court that this is the character of the survey structure. So if character of the structure is of Hindu, then of course, and its suit is admittedly have not been filed to convert or the places of worship. Like the structure which was existing on 15th August 1947. Suit specifically has been filed by the 5 devotees saying that Article 25 of the Constitution of India gives a right to perform the Shringar Gauri Puja which we used to perform prior to 1991. So it's not the changing the character of the suit. But the Muslim side claiming that no legal proceeding of Hindu side can lie in a court of law and court cannot admit and hear portion of Hindu side in view of the provisions of Places of Worship Act. Look, there is another act, the Act UP State Legislature, which is called the Uttar Pradesh Kashi Vishwanath Temple Act 1983. The UP State Legislature has recognized the deity Adi Visheshwara Jyotirling in its original form along with the subsidiary deities existing from time to time immorally within the old complex and the right of the devotees to worship. This act has been applied by the Honorable Supreme Court. This is also one of the facts, and historical fact is under the Hindu law which is applied in India from much before the BC era. It is well recognized that once the property has vested in deity, the same will continue to be his property in perpetuity and deity can never be divested from its property. This is the basic jurisprudence of the Hindu law. So Honorable Court has to look into whether this suit is hit by the provisions of Places of Worship Act, more so or changing the religious character of a place as existing on 15th August 1947. But I, as a student of law, what I understand is that Places of Worship Act does not apply to the suit, and that to decide the maintainability, the survey report has to be looked into to ascertain the character of the case. Because if there are deities and Adi Visheshwara and the Mata Shringar Gauri Puja used to be performed prior to 1991, which is an admitted fact, historical fact, and there is an executive order as well.
Okay, so we will leave that for the court to decide. Mr. Bilal Khan, the maintainability plea has been taken up first. This was a plea that the Muslim side wanted the court to hear first. But does this also open up a debate as has been going on the Places of Worship Act?
We all are respect the Constitution of India and the court. जिस तरीके से आप आज देखें, आज तरीके से कोर्ट ने इसमें एक आज 26 मई में जाएगा ये सारा केसेस जो है, इसमें कोई हमारा ये नहीं है कि हम रूल को ब्रेक कर रहे हैं. रूल 711 के अंदर यही ख्याल है कि इसको सुनना चाहिए या नहीं सुनना चाहिए. अभी तो बात इससे होगी, अभी इसका कोई जजमेंट है ना, कोई फाइनल आर्गुमेंट हुआ है. उस पर हमें सारी चीजें कोर्ट में एविडेंस भी रखनी पड़ेंगे, जो एविडेंस है.
हाँ, लेकिन जो सर्वे को इलीगल कहा जा रहा था, उसको कोर्ट ने कहा है कि दैट्स लीगल. दे हैव सेड दैट बोथ द साइड्स विल गेट एक्सेस टू दिस सर्वे, एंड अगर उनको कोई ऑब्जेक्शन है तो वो ऑब्जेक्शन 1 वीक के अंदर फाइल कर सकते हैं.
नहीं, आई सेड ना, आई रेस्पेक्ट कोर्ट एंड ऑर्डर आल्सो, बट ये जो सारी चीजें कॉन्स्पिरेसी की जा रही है ना कि हम लोग नहीं मानते, इसको नहीं करेंगे, कोर्ट ने जो कहा उसको माना जाएगा. कोर्ट से हम लोगों ने खुद इस चीज को कहा कि आगे हम लोग एविडेंस भी रखेंगे, चाहे वहाँ पे हमारे हिंदू भाई के जो पक्ष हैं वो भी हमारे भाई, उन्होंने कहा कि वहाँ पे शिवलिंग थी, लेकिन हमारे पक्ष ने कहा वहाँ पर शिवलिंग नहीं हो रहा था. कोर्ट ने कहा आप मुझे एविडेंस दीजिए. 26 मई का टाइम है, अब आने दीजिए, तब आपको पता चल जाएगा जिससे कि सारी चीजों को कॉन्स्पिरेसी बनाया जाए, हिंदू मुस्लिम की एकता को तोड़ने का काम किया जा रहा है. चाहे वो ताजमहल का इशू हो या लाल किले का हो, आप मीनार का हुआ, created by BJP and others.
All right, a lot to discuss on that. I'll request you to stay on with us. The Varanasi court saying the hearing in the case will now be taken up on May 26th. According to the details, the district court will first hear the Muslim side's case that the writ is not maintainable. But outside the court, a lot of celebration going on with the Hindu side claiming vindication. What exactly does this court order mean? What are the implications it will have? We'll get you all the details after a very short break. Do stay on with us.